With all of these glass eaters running around, getting their hands dirty, should make for a really interesting game to keep an eye on inside.
Antetokounmpo. Now the Kings in transition. Here's DeRozan. And he gets that one.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And Booker has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Valanciunas down low. Horford covering. Valanciunas passes to Ellis. Up top, Monk. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Booker finds Horford, and the shot's good.
Boy, the soft touch Horford has. So skilled inside.
Monk against Green. Now here's Monk. He's covered closely. It's Milwaukee with a rebound, coming off that win against the Sixers.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Just 5 to shoot. Porter from outside. Offensive rebound. Outside for Booker. They shoot again. With the putback. Valanciunas with a rebound. Monk against Green. Now here's Valanciunas. Guarded closely. Outside Monk. Second chance effort. And Valanciunas with the lay-in.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's Valanciunas. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Valanciunas, he's open. Porter pulls it in.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Ooh, Giannis dunks it home.
Combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Porter against DeRozan. Outside Monk from behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Booker. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Milwaukee with the ball. Antetokounmpo up top. Monk covers. Antetokounmpo, that's good. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Ellis. Booker defending. Pass to Monk. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Enjoying watching Monk handle the rock now. He has the ability to glide through the defense and does a nice job creating for himself.
Now here's Booker. 10 points in his last outing. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
Yeah, known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
And here's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 2. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Kept alive. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's DeRozan. Second chance shot. Porter pulls it in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Green finds Horford to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good on the bucket. 10 points for him.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Monk. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Deflected.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
DeRozan. That one doesn't drop. Horford with some nice D.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Back to Porter. Pass to Booker. Antetokounmpo inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. Keegan Murray came up during our conversation, and he remarked, Murray is just a classic wing. He has length, he can shoot it, he defends well. I really like his game, and I told our team to pay extra attention to him on both ends. High praise for Murray.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Sacramento making a change here. Lyles is checked in. All right, Clark, we're starting to close in on the midway point of the season. How do these players pace themselves for what's ahead?
You know, Brian, it's interesting. You've prepared to play a long, grueling season, so the guys are in great shape. But I think the biggest thing is to be smart about how you play, how you practice, and how you take care of your body. I think when you get between the lines, you're going 100%. How you manage the stuff off the court is really the key. Working hard, but smarter is the key to being able to be at your best late in the season.
Jones, he's checked in for Sacramento. Carter comes in for Monk. Fultz, he's checked in for Ellis. Carter against Booker. And there's the lob, and Giannis throws it down.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Kings trail by 6. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Keegan Murray. Lyles, the pass to Fultz. Now DeRozan. The ball's knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Lets it go from deep. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Carter, the pass to Fultz. Driving in to stop the run. Down low. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul.
All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. Number 5, Milwaukee.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Cornette's checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Fultz. Yet to see a basket. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
First and points off turnovers. And this is a team looking to do damage from deep. They are third in outside shooting in a squad that you need to take seriously from beyond the arc.
And it's no secret the league is definitely more offensive-oriented nowadays. And they are the best of the bunch in following that trend, leading the league in points per game. Now here's Booker. Outside, Green. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Booker. The three is up. And another three for Milwaukee.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm.
A lot of pressure on Fultz, it seemed, once he was taken first overall, Clark.
Hey, that's part of being the #1 overall pick, BA. The scrutiny and the pressure is significant. And it's really an interesting story with Fultz about how his shot really went off the rails once he got to the NBA. He said it felt like somebody was holding his arms down, which is hard to fathom. Since he's been able to work through that, he's shown you how valuable he can be as a scorer and distributor.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sacramento. Milwaukee shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, you know, the Greek Freak is extremely versatile. He's a 5-position player and does all of it at an elite level.
DeRozan, chalk up 2 there.
DeMar DeRozan.
Here's Booker. He has 6. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Green against Fultz. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now here's Fultz. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Pass to Booker. Back to Green. With his first shot attempt. Offensive rebound. Bucks. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 21 points in the game.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And it's hammered home by Green.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Stolen by Booker. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Fultz. Outside Carter. Pass to DeRozan. Outside Jones. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Shoots a fadeaway. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Excellent display of strength from Valanciunas. Didn't seem to be bothered by the contact.
Booker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. No good with a layup.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
On the wing, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. And Giannis with the dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early.